What it do, bruh? Talk of the town, Nintendo, Doc Trey, still holding it down, still make the best games, and you know this, bro. It's the truth. You don't like it, you can have that seatbelt.
Alright, so I made this tweet a little over a week ago, and I planned to make this video around that time, but I decided to wait until just a little bit more information and proof came to light. Well, today is that day, ladies and gentlemen. So you guys know a lot of people been taking big issue with the fact, or actually the rumor so far anyway, of the Nintendo Switch's clock speeds for the CPU and the GPU. And a lot of people were taking issue with the fact that these clock speeds aren't running at the full capabilities of the chip. They're not running at the max speeds, which what I was trying to tell you guys is most chips that go into these devices, once they're in the device, they're not really running at the max clip because they're not as stable at the max clip. There's a reason why they're called the max speeds, is because that's the max that they would freaking go before they freaking probably explode, right? For the most part. Like, Nintendo is not the only one that does this. Sony does this. The PlayStation 4 CPU is not running at the full clock speed. You've seen that with the Xbox One, because they use the same CPU. The Xbox One CPU is clocked higher. It's not running at the max speed even in the PlayStation 4. But when I made this tweet, I found something very interesting, and then I found something interesting again, or actually somebody else saw this on the Gaff. They found something interesting as well. So here's the video. So in that tweet, I said maybe the Tegra X1 GPU isn't really clocked at max speed in any device, right? So I got a lot of people, you're just damage controlling. Okay. All right. So first, I'm going to show you what I found actually close to right after I made that tweet. So if you didn't know, the Tegra X1, which the Nintendo Switch is allegedly based off of, has been in multiple devices like the NVIDIA Shield TV, and the Google Pixel C, which when it came out, or it might still be, I don't know, it's considered the most powerful Android tablet like available, whatever, right? Well, upon doing some research, I found that what I was guessing was actually true. The Tegra X1 in the Pixel C, which is a $500 device, $600 device, does not run at its full capacity in that either. As a matter of fact, the CPU, while it says it can be scaled as high as 1.9 gigahertz, it actually can run as low as 51 megahertz. 51 megahertz. That's almost twice as slow frequency-wise as the Nintendo 64 CPU. So let that sink into your head. There are times when you're using the Google Pixel C where the clock speed is twice as slow as the N64. Right? And even in the article where I saw this, they implied that the Pixel C probably rarely even gets anywhere close to its theoretical peak clock, because like the Nintendo Switch, it's a battery powered device. Now, but that's just the CPU, right, doctor? No. Apparently The GPU also does not hit that 1 gigahertz max theoretical peak. The GPU in the Google Pixel C is 850 megahertz. Now, that's not too far off from the alleged 768 megahertz on the Nintendo Switch, right? The Nintendo Switch, which everyone wants to be $200, and this device is about $500, right? But that's just the Google Pixel C. Now, what did the doctor see that made him want to finally finish this video? Well, here we go. Now, I've been seeing online forever people saying, oh my gosh, this crap doesn't even outperform the NVIDIA Shield TV. What a piece of crap. Well, as it turns out, the GPU in the NVIDIA Shield Android TV runs at 614 megahertz. Oops. That's it.